Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Smith Rowe, has all the ingredients to make a great number 10, Peter. He's excellent both on and off the ball. Those half-turns, the quick 1-2s, they're a speciality. Something he can do well across the final third, where often space is at a premium. And don't forget his eye for a pass, too. He can produce the most telling.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
And here's Thuram.
Played out to the right.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Doué.
And it's Rabiot.
Rabiot
is steaming forward.
and Konate.
Rabiot.
Now it's Thuram. He's on it, can he get away? That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither side especially adventurous early on.
Now it's Wilson, and the through ball. Wilson, can he get it through? Well, that is one way to stop him. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Wilson.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Doué.
In with the challenge.
Smith Rowe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Reed. Wilson.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's played through for him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Out to the right.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
That looks a good ball through.
Shot could be on. Brilliantly cut out. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rodrigo Muniz. And it's Castagna. Knocks it into space.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Castagna with a definite foul there.
And that's going to be a booking.
Lukic. We expected better, and so did he. Smith Rowe running with the ball. Now it's Smith Rowe. Looking to play him in.
Rodrigo Muniz!
And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. France have the chance to go the other way. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. Lukic. Up he goes! He's delivered all right! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Fulham have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Doué.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That is good alertness. Rabiot. Fulham leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Can he get on the end of this? That is a great pick out. Good ball, good take. Wilson receives it in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe. Defending was strong and firm. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Doué. No, not quite on the same wavelength. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Fulham head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
There's the shot! He's got a goal! France are back on level terms. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance here to counter. Oh, delicate chip through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rodrigo Muniz being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Turns and goes back. Now it's Thuram. Backward it goes. 60 minutes played. And here's Rabiot. Some really good ball movement.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Doué. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Mbappe is standing over this one. And here's Rabiot. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been clubbed away. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer.
Chance for a shot! Great effort, but no way through. Could move up a gear here. Lukic has created one goal already. Konate with the foul.
Changement pour la
Time
France.
for changes on
Le numéro
both sides,
14,
actually.
le numéro 18, le numéro 24, le numéro 15, le numéro 10. À leur place, le numéro 6, le numéro 25, le numéro 11, le numéro 2, le numéro 20.
Reed.
Changement.
And it's Carey. Reed. And here's Raul. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Showing good feet. And that's definitely not his best. Thuram, given the lift of his goal. And it's Conte. Looking for options for movement. Olise, he is through here. Robinson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Into the last quarter of an hour. Reed. Castagna. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bob. And here's Raul. Big chance! That's fallen kindly here.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
Olise. He's gone away. Delivers the ball. He gets big. And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Thuram is onto it in a flash.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Elise, and it's Camavinga. Foot in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's in on goal. Chooses to go back. And a chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Barcola, and here's Camavinga. Threads one in. He's fizzed it forward. It is going to need 30 more minutes, no winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. So our quest to find the winner continues. Reed, Bob. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So what can they make of this? Kenny, distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Conte. And that's surely a foul, free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Bassi. Robinson. Spread it left. Looking for the run. Now it's Kearney. And it's Raul. And the shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Fulham take the lead. Can they get him away? Elise. Great chance! So close to drawing level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Iwobi. It's a really well-measured ball. Gets his head on it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
And he's managed to get free. Now this could be a chance. Conte. Oh, it's a great ball here. Half-time, extra time.
Chers spectateurs,
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9. Pour le remplacer,
Is there to be
le
drama
numéro
in these
12.
final 15
Attention,
minutes?
changement.
This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Kolomwani has been caught there, it's a foul.
And it's Camavinga.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, well played, well played.
That pass has been well intercepted.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, what a collide! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Klaus plays it short. Oh, he's played it in low. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that's a dangerous ball.
That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Knocks it out wide. Traumeri.
Ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Castagna. Tries to play it through.
He's onside. Chance, surely! It's in! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might...
Oh, he's been caught napping. Gets into some space. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Well, and that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Nous rappelons à nos chers spectateurs que le programme du match et d'autres accessoires sont disponibles à la boutique du club.
welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
The action has already started.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
And a chance! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
That's very neat. He's being urged to shoot. Played out wide. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Driving on and making good progress. Chips it through. Turan is onto this. A lot of space. Hits a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Quarter of an hour played.
That's an imaginative pass. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Chouameni. Chouameni proves just a little bit too strong. And the counter-attack is on here for Nigeria. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Doué. Great chance! Goal! France! The breakthrough strike! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Rabiot.
Nigeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, played through for the wide man. That's a shade optimistic. Chouameni. Oh, can he get onto this? Doué. Now it's Zaire Emery. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ndidi. Oh, good spread. Now that's well seen too. And it's Rabiot. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, they could break here.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, terrible pass. He's had a shot!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Can he get on the end of this? Now the delivery. Header! They've scored! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer... And the half-time whistle goes. Nigeria come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Gets things going for the second half. Zaire-Emery tries to pass it through. Thuram. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Osimhen. He's in a great position here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's been played through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. In possession and ready to go again. France looking to pass their way through. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Zaire-Emery. He won't be happy with that one. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rabiot. That is good alertness. Osimhen under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Good ball, good take. And the finish! And again! Corner number 2 then. France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Thuram. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now this could be a chance. Picked out brilliantly.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24.
Both sides then taking
Le
this
numéro
chance
10.
to turn to their
Le
benches.
numéro 15. Le numéro 17. À leur place, le numéro
He's
11.
gone out for a throw-in.
Le numéro 7. Le numéro 4. Le numéro 21. Changement en cours.
Zaire Emery. Upamecano. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pass is just off target. Akinsanmiro. Nice looking ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, it's come loose. Chukwueze's cross.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Second goal! They want to be quick to recover this. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Played through into space.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Good read, needed to be. Rabiot. And it's Dembele. And it's made its way to him. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Engages and forces him off the ball. There's no flag. Showing good feet. Oh, Judge, surely! And yes, it's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Nigeria could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Akinsanmiro. Now, what about a
Il y aura 2
counter-attack?
minutes de temps additionnel.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. This looks promising. Zaire Emery. France do have a chance to count. Tries from distance. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Nigeria have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
Chers spectateurs, permettez-moi
What
de
a
vous signaler
turnaround.
que les
Victory from the
informations
jaws
sur le
of
trafic
defeat.
viennent de
Enjoy that,
s'afficher
Jim.
sur l'écran
Well, what
géant.
we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.